Hey everybody, Kizilla here. Welcome back to Paper Mario. I wish I was recording before this. So firstly, I farmed up enough levels to, max our stats out. Secondly, I decided that I would try to get some better items from the Lil Oinks. I got 2 silvers straight in a row, and then my 4th little Oink was a gold. Oh my god. Okay, so, for those of you who may not be aware, Lil Oinks are interesting. See, the Lil Oinks are, they're basically like the only way to actually be able to farm specific items. And there are about, what, 10 patterns? I think we've talked about Lil Oinks before, but... So, here's the thing. The rarer the pattern, the better the item. So, white Lil Oinks give you super shrooms, black Lil Oinks give you dried shrooms, flower pattern Lil Oinks, like that one, will give you a maple syrup, pink Lil Oinks will give you a fire flower, tiger pattern Lil Oinks will give you thunder rages, question mark Lil Oinks will give you repel shells, mushroom Lil Oinks will give you a life shroom, star Lil Oinks will give you a shooting star, silvers are the only reliable way to consistently get jammin jellies, and the gold is actually pretty interesting, as it differs between versions. If you're playing the international version, it'll leave behind an Ultra Shroom, which is the best item, or one of the best healing items in the entire game. While the gold in the Japanese version will actually leave behind a Jelly Shroom, which heals you for 5 HP and 50 FP. Wait, did the... Oh my god, so they do... Oh, now I feel stupid. Ah well, we can still grab our jammin jelly from, Alright, all you out. We need to get rid of these dusty hammers anyways. Alright, so... Let's see if we can get ourselves a, silver Lil Oink again. For the record, silvers have like a 9% chance, while golds have a 3% chance of spawning. I, was not expecting for this to be how we start this episode, but better items I will always take. Okay, that's a 7% chance. We go until I'm either broke or we get ourselves a silver Oink that can leave behind a jammin jelly. That I, am actually smart enough to grab this time. Surely it's going to happen, right? Surely. I'll cut back to when I get it. Alright, so I did actually manage to get it pretty shortly after the, cut. So now I just gotta get enough little Oinks out until the silver one runs away. But there are also a few other places that we can actually grab a jammin jelly. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this silver Lil Oink to run away first. I remember as a kid, I would try a lot just to see, like, what I could get, but I mostly got, like, black and, white ones. I think the rarest one that I got was the, shooting star one as a kid. I could never figure out what the other patterns were. Alright, so you run away. Take my money. Now, there are a few other places that we have access to that will actually be able to give us a jammin jelly. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab this one and throw out the other dusty hammer that we have. So first things first, now we have all of that dealt with. Before we continue onwards with the story, let's go ahead and grab the one that Peach won, along with that badge. Yeah, let's go ahead and take out the last stand badge, and... Oh. Oh, I'll just go ahead and eat up this honey syrup. We don't really need it. So if you're curious as to what Ultra Shrooms do in this game, it basically is just like a max heal for HP. I also have a bunch of star pieces that we can swap up, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, so we have 35 left. I think what I will do is I will buy Flower Saver. And Zap Tap. Alright, so now we have those. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the other two areas that we can get jammin jellies from right now is. Because this is actually pretty cool, but again, like, they're finite unless you can consistently get yourself silver Lil Oinks. So, if we head over to the sewers... Well, actually, before we do that, let's actually head in here. Oh, it's you! You came at such a good time. There's a guest waiting for you. Nice to meet you. I come from Starborn Valley. Starborn Valley is in the Shiver region, a chill place far to the north at the very end of the earth. Merle, who hails from there, said that he has something important to tell you, Mario. Merle of Starborn Valley is my son, Mario. It seems he's calling for you. If he is searching for you, you can be sure something important is afoot. You must go to Starborn Valley, do not delay. Yes, please hurry. I'll run ahead and take tidings of you to Merle. I think somewhere deep below Toad Town is a pipe connected to Shiver City. Starborn Valley is located quite near Shiver City. Mario, hurry to meet my son. He waits in Starborn Valley. Yeah, so we need to do that to continue the story. Again, one last time, just... Okay, so there's no new badges. So let's go ahead and enter the sewers. So, the first place that we're going is over to, over to Mount Lava Lava. More specifically, we're going to be heading over to the entrance. Now, somewhere around here, there should be a tree we can whack. I don't think that's it. Is it, like, on the other side of the scab? No, so it has to be over here. The only question is, where it... Aha, there it is. This is very well hidden, but there's a jammin jelly literally right there. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and head back on over to Toad Town. Because now what we need to do is we need to head back over to Flower Fields. Let me go ahead and just unequip that and briefly equip Bump Attack. I mean, we gotta be prepared as we can be if we want to head up to the north. So, if I recall correctly, I believe it's past the yellow gate that we need to go to. Basically, as if we were heading to, farm a Maisie Daisies for XP. By the way, if you can, I would highly recommend using the Mega Smash badge instead of the Power Smash. Simply because it lets you do, it lets you do even more damage, to the point where Bombette only needs to use a fully charged Body Slam if she's fully upgraded. Alright, so now that we are here, you may have noticed this tree. Whack it and a jammin jelly will fall out. So now we have that. Let's go ahead and head back on over to Toad Town. Because it is time for us to finally progress the story. Hi, Maisie Daisy. Ow! I forgot Lackluster wasn't out. For the record, I am still going to be getting into fights during Chapter 7. As well as Chapter 8, just so that way we can, like, we can actually get tattles and see how enemies fight and stuff. So now that we are, given the destination of Shiver City, so come down here, and then fall down here, cross the water, and head in here. Let's go ahead and get Lackluster out and cross these spikes. And come down this pipe. Now, we already got the Ultra Boots, so we don't need to worry about them. I don't really want a POW block. So yeah, this is where we get to the, Ultra Boots. So, yeah, in case you still haven't gotten the Ultra Boots, that's where you need to go. And then, now we actually need to go back to the room that we were just in, so back to here. Let's go ahead and hop on the Lackluster, and then this time we need to head, this way. And enter this room. Oh, come on. Okay, I can do this. So now we can open these doors. So there's not really going to be anything else in this room, so go ahead, head down this warp pipe. If you come over here to the left, there's going to be one of our last, this is one of our last 2 upgrade blocks, or super blocks. There's only one more left in the game, and that's in the next chapter. Alright, so Cooper has been upgraded to Ultra Rank, meaning that he now has Fire Shell. Now I just need to enter this pipe, and Chapter 7, A Star Spirit on Ice. Alright. Welcome to Shiver City! Now, admittedly, this is going to be a rather short episode, because I was not expecting preparation and the jam and jellies to take as long as they did. But it is what it is, so, I'll see all of you in the next one, where we, actually do Chapter 7 stuff. So until then, goodbye!